Hello, welcome back to Goldborn. Last time, we sorted some things out and killed a bunch of humans, which, I suppose we didn't kill them, they disappeared without a trace. I don't know what happened to them. They were here a second ago, and then suddenly, without warning, they all sort of vanished. And then we had to make slabs for them. This is turning into like a serial killer thing, where like, every time we kill the humans, we just kind of like, we set up slabs for them, like memorials to commemorate. We're turning into like Victor Zatz from Batman. Like, every time we kill somebody, we make a little notch. A little notch in the stone that would commemorate the fact that we got rid of them. Whoops. I'm assuming that, because that's what it says. Went missing. Went missing. Why does it keep saying he was Slayer of the Hydra? Went missing. Went missing. Went missing. Yeah, they all happened to go missing. We have no idea why there's 200 people that have all gone missing in Goldborn. All happen to be these humans who disappear mysteriously, and we don't know why. It's all very strange. Sorry, officer, can't tell you what happened. They went missing all of a sudden, and no one knows where they went. Totally not my fault. Well, I know, officer, we totally didn't. Several very heavily armed dwarves didn't, bash their brains in with hammers. Maybe that's why everyone's stressed out in Goldborn. They're all hiding the deadly secret that humans who show up here all end up horribly, horribly maimed. Well, maybe they shouldn't have kept asking about the pigtail toga that wasn't theirs anyway. They shouldn't have kept asking about that. Anyway. So yeah, that's a fun morning for me. It's about 8 a.m. now, and the sun's coming up. And unfortunately, my room is facing north. Or not north, facing east, sorry. So my room faces east. The sun rises right in front of my frickin' face every morning. That said, let's dump all that. Oh, 109 of those. And true story, rather than buying blackout curtains, I found a black sheet that worked just as well. And I used to keep putting that up, and I had that up for like a year, and what I found is I lost like all sense of time. Because it was always so dark that I just completely lost any sense. I mean, I already have a bad sense of time, but I would just wake up at random hours and just completely have no idea what time it was or what day it was, which is still true, basically, for me. But at the time, I was just keeping the blackout curtain up all the time was not a wise decision on my part. Not seeing the sun for like a year was a bad plan. Like at all. It was a bad plan. Don't do it. Don't learn from my mistakes, children. Oh yeah, we still haven't back to making discs. Get back to work. Get back to work, credits. Make some discs. I need to not dig out anymore. I need to not dig this all out. Actually, real quick. I just want to see what... Oh, we have 700 chert? Oh god. Here, cut 300 chert. I'm gonna tell him to cut it. Well, if nothing else, we'll use it as a know we use it mostly as mechanisms, but we'll also use it as a gemstones, I suppose. And that'll help. That'll help, hopefully. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna get back to forging discs. We've made like no progress. Well, we made a little progress. God, this takes forever. Why did I think this was a good idea? I don't know. I have temptations of what I'm gonna... I'm almost tempted to put more stuff on the outside. What is this? What are these? Stop moving. Stop moving. Groundhogs. Okay. Look at all these groundhogs outside. How did you run out of metal objects to melt? Oh. Apparently you ran out of metal objects to melt. Okay. I did not realize this. I did not realize this. This was a mistake on my part. Oh well. We'll get around to forging stuff. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We haven't had a mandate in frickin' forever. Like at all. Like the king or mayor hasn't really mandated that we make shit at like a long time. I don't know why. I guess we can tell them to start melting things. Give it a second. Tell them yeah, it's probably fine. Okay. God, we have a lot of gems. Not bad. Let's make more jewelers' workshops. We don't really need them. Much in the same way we don't need all those mechanics workshops, but for our next plan of action is to mass cut gems. This might be a worthwhile thing to do. Where the fuck are the blocks? There they are. God damn, we have a lot of things. Why is it so hard to find blocks? This should not. Why can't these be in alphabetical order instead? Blocks. Where are you? Why are you so hard to find, blocks? The only thing I want to make things out of. There they are, blocks. Okay. Cool. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, we're so close to being done. Kinda. So close to being done, except we're not. So. I'll bet I'm gonna finish this up, and I'm gonna be like, you know what sounds like a good plan? More. And we already have 319. Clearly this means we need even more weapon traps. Nothing's ever going to get through all of these, except for, like, building destroyers, but... God, if another dragon shows up, I'm just gonna cry. This is gonna be the worst. This is though no more dragons show up. Oh, this time if a dragon shows up, we know that our military is capable of doing things. So, not too big a worry. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Let's continue making perfect. How are we melting them faster than we are forging them? That's interesting. That almost never happens. real close to summer, so, or like a few days close to summer, actually. Oh well. Okay, I probably should check. It's still melting things, so I'm not sure. Whatever. Yeah, it feels like the days are going by. Oh, there you go, there it goes. Man, it feels like the days are going by so slowly, and there it changes. There's summer. Okay then. Okay, back to work. Back to work, you lazy bums. Alright, I should probably dump all this too. It's been too long. Gotta take care of all this. That's probably fine. Alright, auto dump. Back to work. Back to work on a constant basis. Well, I guess there is one benefit to all this, and the benefit is that once we're done with all these steel, we could probably build them out of other things. I don't know, probably make like rock dropping traps, although I don't really need them at that point. God, there's somebody. I could fill the caves with statues. I guess I could do that. Be a terrible decision, but I could totally fill the caves with statues. Probably shouldn't do that. Probably should not do that. Yeah, well, progress is progress, so. What are you all doing down here? Oh. Huh. I haven't said all that to be engraved. Clearly, I need to get on that. Alright guys, engrave the entire cave system. Never mind the fact it's gonna kill my FPS for a bit. Here, engrave the entire cave. I actually don't know what's better for your FPS. You should have a larger map in terms of squares, but lower in terms of layers, or if it's better to have a more compact map in terms of squares, like XY, but higher in Z levels. I don't know. I don't know whether or not what's better for FPS. I actually don't know. I've often wondered that. Like, I've often wondered if it's better to have a greater XY value and a lower Z value, or if it's better to have a greater Z value and a lower XY value. I assume that it's better to have a bigger map in terms of X and Y dimensions and a lower Z level, because pathfinding up and down tends to take up a whole lot of processing power, because pathfinding is like the biggest thing that eats processing power in this game. So I can only assume that's better, but I've been wrong before and I actually don't know. So I don't know. I just don't. All right, so they've already cut all the chert. So knowing that, factoring crusting for you, slaves. Back to encrusting all of my goods. I know it's only in rock, but... It's not gonna be worth all that much, but, you know. I'm sure it adds up. I mean, studding would be better, but studding is bugged out, so... like, if you set it in the manager screen to stud things, it will just stud forever. And they also stud things you don't want, so that's always a problem. So that's always disappointing, but... oh well. Oh well. Alright, they're still forging. God, such great progress. Look at all of this. It's wonderful. Oh my god, we're making actual progress. Oh my god. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? What is this? Oh yeah, it's platinum armor stand. That's. We're back to 3,000 seeds. Why? Why are we back to 3,000 seeds? What are they doing with the seeds? The seeds just dissolve so you don't have like buried in seeds, or what? I don't know. It's not any mandates. Interesting. Strange, to say the least. Oh good, put a name on the shield, perfect. That's wonderful. A little surprised that the copper guys haven't come back yet, but no, they were the best anyway, so. At some point though, really, I guess they could be there and dead. I suppose that's a possibility. Let's hope that's not the possibility. Let's hope that's not what's happening. I'm still digging out Kalinite. Jesus. Are they done? Oh, they're done. No. Well, I'm not done, so... I'm not near done. Nowhere near. I'm using steel on completely useless things. Like, it's not really useless. Steel's very good for getting through, Steel's very, very good at getting through armor. And living things, so, you know. The living things part is kind of important, so. Alright, I'll dump all that. Cave adaptation. Dude, this cave adaptation sucks. I don't know why it exists. It doesn't benefit your dwarves, so I'm not sure. God, there's so many discs. So many wonderful, wonderful discs. Alright. Good. Continue giving names to your shields. I'm sure that will help you. Whatever makes them feel better. Yeah, probably. I thought. I was like, you know, I don't know, maybe it probably helps them out. I don't know. Does it make them fight better? Probably not. Doesn't improve the quality of it, but... eh. God, so many gemstones. Okay. This would tell more people to cross things. Shouldn't, but yeah, cross things. Zero reason to have more people doing this job, but I just don't even know how many people are set to do the job. So. We're set to do that. 20 dwarves. So, yeah, that's it's far less than 20 dwarves. So, 20 dwarves are set to do things. Hopefully that means they'll actually like get to work. But we have all this chert, so we might as well use it. Might as well use it. Anyway, alright, that's instead of actually making discs again, that's good. So I'm gonna cut this episode, and the next time we'll continue on, I think. We're basically almost done this layer, and then we just have one more. And our security system will be mostly complete. Almost completely complete. I guess anything else beyond that's just sort of overkill, but overkill is not bad. Better to be overkill than underkill, right? So, yeah, see y'all later.